I'm a school teacher, and, and teaching is hard, and it's really hard here in Nevada. And it's not just the uncaring, apathetic parents and the high transient rate and the woefully funded schools. What really makes it hard is the assumption of stupidity just permeates this entire state when it comes to our kids. Everywhere you go, you see these yellow signs. Slow children ahead. Slow children at play. Some just say slow children. Have you ever seen a sign that said gifted, smart, grade level? No, it's just assumed slow children. How you think that makes our kids feel? Some fourth grader being driven home by his mom goes through one of these neighborhoods that has a slow children sign. He's like, damn, I know the girl that lives in that house. She's way smarter than I am. Oh man, if she's slow, I must really be dumb. And you think it's just a coincidence that the kid on these signs just happens to be black? What is up with that? Why is everything black bad and everything white good? That doesn't make any sense. If it bothers me, I can imagine how it makes black people feel. One of the last things my other half and I did before she died was go to Mandalay Bay and watch The Lion King. Before the play started, we could hear the kids around us. They were scoping out the cast. They were looking for the bad lion. Oh, look at that lion. Oh, yeah, that lion's way darker than all the other lions. That's got to be the bad lion. That's got to be Scar. Sure enough, the dark lion was the bad lion. Who would have thunk? Come on, people, stop color coding. Speaking of scars, have you ever noticed that when a person with really dark skin gets a scar, that scar is way lighter than the rest of their skin? I always thought that was nature's way of telling us inside we're all the same. Don't believe in nature? I'm a science teacher. DNA evidence, black people, white people, 99.999% the same. Don't believe in DNA and science? Go to New York City, the most diverse city in the entire world. And there, the difference between a black man and a white man, one is African American, the other African American. Almost exactly the same. Another good example of how on the inside we're all the same. Back when I was in college, I was drying off in the locker room. A couple of black guys walked by. After they walked by, I heard one of them say to the other, "Did you see the look on his face when he saw our junk?" And the other guy said, "Yeah, same exact look I got on my face when I saw his." There's a black kid that lives up the street from me. He comes down about once every month or so to clean up dog poop and whack weeds. He's going to be graduating high school here in a couple of weeks. The first time he came down to my house, he looked at my 6 dogs, my 5 white dogs, and my 1 dark brown dog. He pointed to my dark brown dog and actually said, "That dog looks mean." Color coding, it's a form of subtle racism, but it sinks in, it gets ingrained, and it needs to be ended.
Yes, sir.
Glad to see we have some homosexuals in the bar tonight. Nice seeing everybody out and about. I spent from 1959 to 1976 growing up in Wyoming. Back then, no one could come out of the closet unless you happened to have a closet door equipped with a glory hole. Now we have NFL players out of the closet. Michael Sam, Defensive Player of the Year in the Southeast Conference, drafted by the St. Louis Rams, and now the NFL no longer stands for the No Fairies League. Now, I could have used another more derogatory F word to describe homosexuals right then, But life on this planet is way too short and way too precious to be wasting it with any kind of hatred, homophobia, or racism. We have got to learn to love one another. You got to love everybody. You got to love the entire spectrum of humanity. Love multiplies, hate divides. You got to love everyone from the crackers to the crack hose. And when it comes to crack hose, it makes no difference. Crack up, crack down, plenty of love to go around. Thanks a lot, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the evening.